Welcome to another Before the Big One video. Anyway, this week I did a 5K. It's called the Bubble Run. I thought it was just going to be a bunch of bubbles from, I don't know, a bunch of volunteers lining the roads with the dip and just blowing bubbles at you. It wasn't. They had machines that did that. And also, all of the bubbles were colored. It was pretty cool. There were pink ones and green ones and blue ones and yellow ones. It was very fun and very exciting, a lot more colorful than I thought it would be. The unfortunate part was we had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning because we needed to go down early to grab our packets. Neither of us really wanted to go at a different time and get them because it's in Denver, and that's a bit of a long way when you're just picking up packets and you can get them that day. They had sent us an email that said, hey, you can get it day of, but it's an extra $5. So we're like, fine, $5. And then they were like, oh yeah, by the way, parking. And the way that they worded it kind of made it sound like the only parking that was in the area was the parking that they were offering, and they're like, that's $20. And we're like, okay, that's, again, more than we were thinking, but all right. And before that, when we were registering for the run, there was a post on Facebook that said, hey, do the bubble run for free. And we're like, yeah, let's do this. And so we got all signed up. We were going through the sign up thing, and it said, oh, you have to do a mandatory $1 donation to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And we're like, I mean, that's not free, but I don't hate kids, so sure. And then, so we didn't really confer on that. We were signing up separately. And the next step said, oh, and by the way, you have to buy renter's insurance. And renter's insurance was like $10, and we're like, this isn't free. But after talking a little bit, we're like, yeah, we'll do it anyway. And so we did the whole thing. It cost more than free, basically. But it was fun. It was a great experience. I did get several videos from the event and leading up to it, so that should be great. I hope you enjoy those. I'm putting those in now, and I'll be back at the end of the video. It is currently just after 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just trying to get out of bed. We decided we're gonna leave at 5 o'clock to go start this crazy race. I wish I was still asleep. But hopefully next time you see me, I'll be a little bit more awake. Hey, good morning. Hey,
we made it. We made it.
We haven't even got...
This is half the battle. We're awake. And we're here. I was going to sleep through my alarm and then I didn't, so...
I wanted to sleep through my alarm. In fact, I actually woke up like 10 minutes before my alarm clock went off. And I'm like, oh, it's not even 4 o'clock. Okay, I'll go back to sleep. And then I couldn't get back to sleep. I just laid there. Are we ready for this 5K?
I haven't told Becca yet, but I haven't really done any running, so we're more like walking.
Oh, good.
That's why I offered to drive, so she couldn't be too mad at me, because at least I did bring her coffee. So, it's going to be a little walk with brief periods of jogging.
That's fine, because...
I think it's going to be great, though, because bubbles! Bubbles!
I don't know if I told you this, but that's how I do all of my 5Ks.
Yes!
Regardless of how much I've been practicing, I'm just bad at this. So
I feel like it's a very unnatural state for the modern woman.
We, the two of us, have been privileged to not have to run from foes. So
cheers to that.
Soaking like a... Alright, not the worst beginner. Oh my god, it's like bust high. It's crazy.
And it feels so weird.
It does. I don't know how I feel about it.
Bubbleless. All right.
I kind of feel like I have
There's the other twin. You right?
I inhaled some.
This is Becca. We're finishing the bubble run. Here we go.
Covered in bubbles. Now that you've had a couple minutes, what did you think?
It was great. I loved it. So much fun. Waiting in line at the start line kind of took a while. That was super lame. But once things got going, trail was a little small. But with this cool kid, it was fun. I feel like I did my workout for the day, so now we can go eat tons of food and
There we
feel
go.
only mildly guilty.
I'm not gonna feel guilty.
That's the right way to live your life. So all in all, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
Could have been better organized, had a few little technical errors, but
More water stations.
more water stations. Having water on both sides of the pathway, because when it's just on the one, everyone crowds it, slows it down.
Mile markers.
Oh, yeah, mile or kilometer markers, something
kilometer marker.
to let you know you're going places.
Yeah, it's like there were several bubble stations, but there wasn't really any consistent distance between them. It takes the same amount of time to get from here to the pink bubbles, from the pink bubbles to the green bubbles, from the green bubbles to the blue bubbles. It was not consistent. It didn't seem like. I feel like they should put somewhere that the bubbles are colored.
Yeah.
Because like all of the pictures that I saw were just white bubbles. Having the bubbles be colored is pretty cool. And having it be eco-friendly, I feel like that would be a selling point for some people.
Yeah, I feel like it was advertised maybe, but not super.
Well, no, because I remember that the bubbles themselves were eco-friendly. Was advertised. But
okay.
maybe it did say color and I just ignored that part.
Right?
I inhaled so many bubbles.
You did eat the bubbles.
And now I feel like, well, because I was hoping they would be tasty.
We got really hungry. We should have
So
brought like
hungry.
a small snack.
So, do you think trail mix or granola bar?
I think granola bar. Trail mix has more protein in it, would take longer to digest. If we're going to be running right away, we want something a little lighter. Maybe I just want like half a glass of green juice.
Oh, there
Maybe
you
that's all I really want.
If they had like little shots,
Yeah.
like especially while you're waiting,
That would be the way to go.
we're gonna start our own 5K. That's it.
Right?
Yeah, it's gonna be very well organized, but kind of boring. With the amount of organization that we're gonna put into it, it's just gonna be so boring.
But no one will be able to complain because we won't let them. Because we'll be that organized, all the complainers won't even be around.
Oh, there you go. Or the only thing that they're gonna complain about is how boring it was and how there's nothing to complain about. All right, we're doing that. That's it. Next
doing
time
it.
you see us,
Doing it.
we're gonna have a 5K.
Really, the true plan is to win the lottery so that we can just like host charitable events and it'll just be a bunch of 5Ks. You know?
Like debutantes.
Yeah.
So that was basically it. We went to dim sum after that. We got coffee and then we went to dim sum. I'd never had it before, so I wasn't sure what to expect. There were a lot of pork options. I was sad by that, but what are you gonna do? We got these shirts that are pretty cool. It's the Bubble Run, and then under here, I love this. It says "Good Clean Run," and I'm always a fan of a good pun. A suitably dorky one for me. The medals that we got were very similar to that. They were pretty cool. I will go ahead and put it with my other medals. Kat has only done a couple of runs, but she's like, I'm gonna get like a shelf for all of my medals, and we need to decide which one we're doing next. And I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do this. So she's got me all hyped for the next run that we're gonna do. We hope to find one at least in October. We want to do like a Halloween themed one, but we don't know for sure on that. That's basically the end of the video. I'm gonna go take a shower, take a nap, eat something, because I'm hungry and I deserve it. I went on a 5K today. I know that doesn't mean anything, and there are days where I spend more time in the gym than that, but it feels different, you know? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will think of something suitably awesome to post next week. In the meantime, have a great day.